Okay, I'm gonna do a small little haul here, or I don't know, showing a few pickups that I picked up from secondhand stores. I guess I normally would just show these in an unboxing video in the beginning or something, but I have how many? 10 titles, something like that, and I just thought that I'd make a short video, separate video out of this. No overly interesting titles, I guess, but some pretty cool titles, I think. Actually 11 of them. So we got a few Swedish things. First up, I found Taco de Gud Season 2. This is the Swedish version of the, I think originally Australian show, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Originally Australian show, Thank God You're Here, where basically famous Swedish actors mainly, and comedians, they get a chance to do their best at improv or whatever, and so they're invited to a set, and they walk through the door, and they have no idea what's gonna happen. They have no script. They just know, they can sort of maybe guess what they're gonna do in this, on the set, in the scene, based on what they're wearing, but nothing else. They're not given any information. And then it's up to them to find their character and try to figure out what the scene is about and answer questions and be, try their skills at improvisation. And this is the second series. It's kind of fun. I watched the first one, a lot of the episodes several times with my cousins back in the summer of 2006 or 7 or something like that. This one I never really finished because I didn't like the fact that they changed the host. He was actually the host of the first series, but they changed it to him in the second series. He's on the cover because he's actually a guest in one episode. He's an actor in one episode, so he's changed. He's gone to the other side in the second series. But anyway, it's kind of fun. The scenes, they're just like 5-10 minutes long, not even 10, because there are 4 different scenes in each episode, and each episode is just a little bit over 20 minutes, I think. So yeah, definitely not 10. So just very quick scenes. But yeah, it's kind of fun. Then I picked up these following 4 at another secondhand store, maybe even the same day or some. Anyway, The Marathon Man. And unfortunately, I've not actually finished this because I got kind of bored. I thought that this was pretty good in the beginning and the first half or so. I thought that it was very mysterious what was actually going on. They gave you, well, I don't know. I just thought that I kind of liked that you weren't really sure where the movie was going, and I don't know. But then after a while, I just thought that, well, now something better happened already, but I just didn't feel like anything did. And I don't know, I usually don't turn off movies, and if I do, I usually return to them. But I just was not in the mood for something like this at the time, I guess. And anyway, and I haven't finished it yet. Next up is an incredibly cheesy and cheap, bad movie. But the cover drew me in, and you'll see why in 1 second. Fire, Ice, and Dynamite. Well, it looks pretty cool anyway. It says Roger Moore here with big text. But he's not really in it that much. He's kind of just in the background, observing this whole race that's going on. Because it's about a race, and you have every conceivable action scenario, including vehicles here on the cover. And yeah, in a way, yeah, these things do happen, but it's not as cool as it looks on the cover, and they definitely don't happen like this at the same time. It's just basically a big race. What do they call the race? A super marathon. Well, that's not what it's called. They call the race something. I'm sure it's somewhere here, but I'm missing it. Or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, well, and it's just, yeah, it's, if you check it out for yourself, and you'll find out what I'm talking about. But it's just very cheap. yeah, you know. Then a Swedish movie that, you know, I don't think I have it in my collection, but I was supposed to look that up, but I haven't because it's such a pain to you know, have to move the TV because my Swedish stuff is you know, behind the TV, and then I have to move the stacks anyway. It's not that big of a, you know, pain in the ass, but anyway, I haven't yet. I don't think I have it. Anyway, it's Livet i 8 bitar, which means life in 8 bits. Well, 8 pieces, but you know, 8 bits. This is about a video gamer, but really, it's not really about video games. If you're watching this thinking that you're gonna, you know, get a bunch of fun video game inside jokes and stuff like that, I don't know. You're not gonna get that. And I'm not a. Basically, it's about a guy who he wants to wants to make a living out of playing video games, I guess, or he wants to he wants to enter this competition in 8-bit video games, yeah, but then it's about he's a Jew and he needs to prepare. Well, there's some holiday. I don't know what the holiday is, but it sort of happens at the same time as the video game competition, and you know, it's he's not sure if he's gonna make it in time to the video game competition, and he needs to get that Jewish celebration over with, and that's mainly what it's about, that Jewish celebration. So it's not really about the video game part, but you know, I am not an expert on video games, but 8 bits, I don't know. He's the way he prepares seems to be playing Nintendo 64, Mario Kart and stuff like that, and the competition is for 8-bit video games. So I'm just kind of wondering why he plays Nintendo 64. That's not 8-bit, is it? I mean, I haven't played a video game in like years, so I wouldn't really know. But it just doesn't. Well, anyway, it's you know, it's not very good. I have seen that one before, actually, with my mom years and years ago, and I just thought that it would be fun to check out again. But it was kind of fun to see it again. It's not a good one. Anyway, I'm spending way more time talking about these than I thought that I would. Anyway, we got volume 4 here of Parlamentet, which is a Swedish kind of panel humor show, game show with celebrities. It's a kind of about politics, but not really. You know, 2 teams. You have the red team and the blue team. So yeah, you know, references to politics, and they bring up political matters and stuff like that. And it's called Parlamentet, which means the parliament or whatever. But you know, it's humor. You don't need to be politically interested to enjoy this, because I loved it back in the day when I was like 10 years old, and you know, I was not exactly into politics when I was 10. I'm still not into politics, whatever. But you know, this is volume 4, and actually yesterday I found these two at another store, volume 3 and volume 1. So now I just need volume 2. I think maybe I either have this on DVD already, or I've had it on VHS. But actually, the woman at the checkout or whatever at the place, she said that, oh, I can't charge you for this because it's too scratched. So probably will play, you know, but might skip a little bit. But I don't know. It doesn't have any huge scratches. A lot of small ones, as you can see. But I feel like it will play. Even if it won't, I got it for free. So I just thought that I would add it to the Parlamentet collection. Here's volume 3. Haven't checked these two out yet. I could spend a lot longer talking about those, but I'm not gonna. Speaking of Swedish comedy, I found these two pretty cool DVDs: Ultimate Comedy, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Apparently, I haven't checked these out yet either, because I got them yesterday. But apparently, it says here a live recording from the successful whatever in Stockholm, successful performance. I don't know. It's just a bunch of different Swedish comedians coming together for one evening doing stand-up, I guess. And then they did that a second time here. And I didn't really know about these DVDs, but they were very cheap, just a little bit over a US dollar. And I like collecting my Swedish stuff, especially Swedish comedy. So I thought that, yeah, I will definitely pick those up. And then finally, two masterpieces, I'm guessing. We got Our Lips Are Sealed and Winning London, two Olsen brothers, Olsen siblings, whatever, movies. You know, there's this one Olsen movie called New York Minute, I think, which I used to have on VHS, and I really enjoyed that one. Watched it several times, but you know, that was back in the day. I watched any movie several times that I bought. You know, not really, but pretty much. But anyway, and I've been kind of wanting to check out more Olsen movies, and these were very cheap. I wouldn't pay more than a little bit more than $1 for them, but I found two of them at this one place, the Red Cross. So I thought I would pick them up, and hopefully I'll find the rest later. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy these. Really, I think I've only seen that New York Minute movie, which is from 2004 or something. These are from 2000 and 2001, so a little bit earlier. But anyway, oh yeah, you can see here actually the Red Cross. I didn't think about that. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. Not the absolute most exciting pickup video here. Mainly Swedish stuff actually, but yeah. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching.